Welcome to 3D Biotech.
Hi, my name is Marika Bergenstock and I'm a research scientist here at 3D Biotech. Today I will be demonstrating the recommended seeding technique that we use to seed cells onto 3D Biotech's novel 3D cell culture inserts. Although you will notice that there is not much difference between the 3D cell culture seeding technique that I will show you here and the traditional 2D cell culture technique which everyone in the research community is used to, there are a few subtle differences. This protocol can be found on our website at www.3dbiotech.com under the Technical Resources tab. Please be sure to use 3D Biotech's cell seeding protocol. It has been especially designed and optimized to maximum your cell seeding efficiency. Remember also to check out our other technical resources as well as our other in-house research, which can also be found under the Technical Resources tab at 3D Biotech's website. We will be using 3D Biotech's 96-well compatible 3D cell culture inserts. These 96-well compatible scaffolds have a fiber diameter of 150 microns and a pore size of 200 microns. This sterile tissue culture ready product, when opened, should contain an untreated 96-well tissue culture plate as well as 24 cell culture treated 96-well scaffolds. As you can see, for this demonstration, we have lifted the glass shield as well as turned off the blower on our tissue culture hood. When you're performing your experiments, please be sure to lower the glass shield to the sash level as well as turn on the blower. To demonstrate the cell number to seed on each scaffold, we also recommend referring to the cell seeding protocol on our website for the cell growth areas and cell seeding volumes associated with each scaffold size and fiber and pore size configuration. This information will help you to easily calculate the cell seeding density and media volume that will be used per scaffold. For this demonstration, we will be seeding around 10,000 stem cells per 20 microliters per 96-well 1520 polystyrene scaffold. As you can see, we have already resuspended our cells of interest in 1 ml of growth media and determined their concentration, which was found to be 1.5 million cells per ml. According to 3D Biotech's recommendation, we will need to seed 240,000 cells in 480 microliters of growth media to reach the cell density of 10,000 cells per scaffold per 20 microliters per each 96-well polystyrene scaffold, of which we have 24. Next, we will pipette 20 microliters of the cell suspension droplet onto the top surface of the 3D polystyrene 96-well scaffold. This cell suspension droplet should immediately cover around 80 to 90% of the scaffold's top surface. Be sure to avoid touching the pipette tip to the sides of the tissue culture wells, as well as touching the pipette tip to the scaffold itself. If this occurs, we cannot guarantee effective cell seeding efficiency. Now I'm going to demonstrate what happens when you touch your pipette tip to the sides of the tissue culture wells. As you see, the droplet immediately disperses and does not stay on the top of the scaffold in a little droplet form. This will decrease your seeding efficiency. When finished, cover the tissue culture plate and gently carry the plate into the tissue culture incubator, which should be set at 37 degrees Celsius and 5% CO2. So now it's been 3 hours and I'm going to remove the plate from the tissue culture incubator and place it in the hood and add the remaining volume of media. So now if you look at the scaffolds, you'll see that the cell suspension has covered the entire surface of the scaffold and has actually penetrated the volume of the scaffold as well. 3D Biotech seeding protocol, we need to add a remaining media volume of 180 microliters to the scaffolds and to the wells. So I'm adding the media gently to the sides of the wells is to try to minimally disturb the scaffolds and the cells on the scaffold. If you see your scaffolds are floating on top of the media, gently take a sterile pipette tip and press the scaffolds to the bottom of the well so that the media covers the entire scaffold. Now that you've added the remaining volume of media, you can replace the plate back into the incubator and culture your cells as normally. When changing media, aspirate the media from the sides of the tissue culture wells so as not to disturb the 3D scaffolds and cells growing on these scaffolds. Perform your experiments. Remember that the advantage of using 3D Biotech's 3D cell culture inserts is that they are compatible with most any traditional 2D assay performed in your lab today. We really hope that you enjoy your 3D experience. And please check out our website if you have any questions or concerns, and do not hesitate to contact us at any time.